What up, Fab Fanatics? On it here, back with some more flesh and blood content. Check it out! A little birdie dropped this off. You know, according to the package, it said it came from New Zealand. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to announce to the community that FaB Foundry does have a Monarch spoiler card. My video is scheduled to go live Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The mat came in along with my card. I'm getting my video prepared this weekend. So mark your calendars, 6 p.m. Monday the 19th, I think it is. Double checking the date. Yes, Monday the 19th. I'll be spoiling a Monarch card. I'm pretty excited and honored to be doing so. Today's video, I know Monarch spoilers, it's happening. All the things are happening. I'm very excited about that as well. But I decided to do something a little bit different. It's kind of time sensitive. So I just wanted to capture this. I was able to acquire a pretty nice collection of alpha and first edition cards from a longtime Foundry supporter. And I just wanted to kind of memorialize it and kind of, I guess is it already taking a trip down memory lane? It seems like it. I mean, it's only a year and a half ago that we were able to get access to these cards, but this Foundry supporter wrote me a nice message too, so I'm just going to dive right into it. Another thing of note, of course, I do not have a public buy list with FaB Foundry, just because I'm not quite there yet, but I do private buy lists. I'm always open to discussing private buy lists, and that is what this situation is right here. I handle private buy lists on a case-by-case situation. I'm very transparent with my process, and I feel like transparency and open communication is the way to go in these types of deals. So if you are interested in doing a private buy list with FaB Foundry, please reach out at fabfoundryco@gmail.com, address it to me on it, and we can get the ball rolling on that. So without further ado, let's dive into this. The nice little letter here: Dear On It, thank you for your purchase. I'm so happy that I'm able to send these cards to you because I know you will help get these pieces of FaB history into the hands of players and collectors who will enjoy them for a long time to come. My journey with Flesh and Blood started on an August afternoon. As a long-time on-again, off-again Magic the Gathering player, I was starting to feel that itch to get back into the game. I loved the legacy and modern formats, but I didn't have the money to buy into either of those. That's when I saw a video from, of course, the infamous Rudy at Alpha Investments, showing off this new card game, Flesh and Blood. I thought the art looked so cool, and I loved all the different classes you could choose from. I watched any and every video I could find to learn more about the game and the lore. I then started to interact with the online community that was just starting to grow on Reddit and Discord. I was able to discuss the game with so many friendly, welcoming people, and that was when I really started to dive deep into the game. From the very beginning, the game and the community had such a close-knit feel, with all the content creators and small online stores being so open to communication. I knew right from the beginning that this game and community were so special, and that is the direct result of the positivity that you and so many members of the FaB community spread on a daily basis. Thank you for all that you do for the community. Your customers, viewers, and FaB friends all appreciate your hard work and dedication to the game. Oh, thank you very much. Keeping, of course, his identity private, just for personal reasons and whatnot. Thank you very much to the longtime Foundry supporter. I am honored and blessed to be in this situation and taking ownership of this collection, which, if you're watching this video, most of this is probably already up on the website. So if you're looking to fill some of your Alpha First Edition collection pieces that you're missing, yeah, let's head on over to FaB Foundry Co. and take a look at our now quite extensive selection. So going from one Titan God figure to the classic one, bam, top card right there, Enlightened Strike. Of course, these are all alpha cards here. I'm going with Welcome to Rathe first, the classic Enlightened Strike with the pink strip. Two of those came in the collection. What can I say? It's just such an iconic card of this game. Yeah, I've E-striked many of opponent. Of course, these are pretty much in order of generics and into the different classes, so we'll breeze through them pretty quickly. Again, this is mainly just to kind of memorialize this collection for myself and my FaB supporter, share it with you, bring you all along for the ride, and yeah, just enjoy the beauty of these first 3 sets and the artwork. So, Tome of Findle, of course, one of those. Crazy Brew, some last-ditch efforts, good old remembrances. Then we get into the Brute class, Alpha Rampage, playset of those. Blood Rush Bellow, playset. Then we get into the super rares, Bonehead Barrier, Sand Sketch Plans, and Reckless Swing. Into the Guardian class we go. Crippling Crush, Spinal Crush, Rainbow Foil Cranial Crush there, a couple more. Forge for Wars, and some Showtimes. Such a cool piece of art, especially in foil. Getting into the Ninja class, Ancestral Empowerment. That pesky card that draws you one and adds a little point to damage, and pretty powerful card in Ninja. Lord of Winds. I played some Ninja, but I've very rarely put together the entire Lord of Wind combo. It's not as easy to do as you think. Hurricane Technique. Pounding Gale. And of course, Moon Genshi Release. Into the Warrior class we go. Glint the Quicksilver. We know the power of this card, as we've seen in Towers Warrior builds and in the Blitz format recently. Steelblade Supremacy, Iron Song Determination, helping get over the top against Ira in the current Blitz meta. Route, and Singing Steelblade. So that right there is the Welcome to Rathe portion of the collection. Everything is practically near mint. I, of course, already inspected it, and I will inspect them again before putting them on the website. These cards, of course, as many of us have been in the situation, collecting cards, and of course during the pandemic and not being able to play with them and playing online instead, you know, these are all just pristine and absolutely beautiful and double sleeved. Of course, we're getting into Arcane Rising now. We have a playset of Art of War, another one of these Titan, Goliath, entity, god beings, whatever they are. Have we talked about them in lore, what they're called? I'm drawing a blank if we have. Good old Command and Conquers playset. And then we get into the super rares, Chains of Eminence, which is just an absolutely beautiful rainbow foil card. Playset of those. Pursuit of Knowledge. Rusted Relics, which are just that. They're relics. I don't think I've ever used one. No, I haven't ever used one in a deck. Again to the Mechanologist class with some high octane. Teklo Core. Plenty of induction chambers. Maximum Velocity. Spark of Genius, of course. Oh, and then we get into my favorite class as of right now, and I don't think it will change. We'll see. Red in the Ledger and Ranger. Good old Azalea, my girl. 3 of a kind, which again is, there's a lot of potential here, and I hope that eventually we get some more tools in the Ranger tool chest to be able to take full advantage of that card. Into the Endless Arrows and the Knock the Death Whistles and Rapid Fire. Into Runeblade we go, and of course, as we all know, if you've been following the spoilers, just got ourselves a Shadow Runeblade, so Arknight Ascendancy, some Mordred Tides. Become the Arknight, of course. 9th Blade of the Blood Oath. 9th Blade of the Blood Oath. Say that 10 times quick. Or 9 times quick. Tome of the Arknight, of course. And then our final class in Arcane Rising being Wizard, Blazing Ether, Sonic Booms, into some Fork Lightnings. Many Wizard players have said that, I believe. Sonic Booms into Fork Lightnings and Lessons in Lavas and Tome of Aetherwind. So that is the Arcane Rising first edition portion of the collection. And of course the Crucible of War cards, first edition that came along with it. 1 of each non-foil of the different equipment pieces. Bloodsheath Skeleton, Breeze Rider Boots, Courage of Bladehold, which is of course is holding the top spot in value for all of these. Crater Fist, Gambler's Gloves, Metacarpus Node, Perch Crapplers, Skullhorn, and Visiotronic Model I. And then we get into some Coaxes, some Snags, Rainbow Foil Lunging Press. These aren't easy to pull, by the way. I've opened quite a bit of crew, and they are hard to come by. Then we get into the class cards, of course, Beast Within and Massacre, which of course got, both of them got much stronger with Strato Brute. Fine Centers. Twinning Blade, we got a Rainbow Foil one in there, sneaky. Spoils of War, we know the power of this card in both Dorinthia and Kasai builds. Plasma Purifiers. Magnetic Shockwaves. 3 Rainbow Foils, nice. Some Remorselesses for the Ranger player. Runeblood Barrier, one of them in Rainbow, and that is a gorgeous Rainbow foil in my opinion. Rattlebones, Dread Triptych. Of course, we got our new Shadow Runeblade that Rattlebones will probably work well with. Dread Triptych, and into our Wizard class with Chain Lightning and some Gaze the Ages. And that is the collection for you. Now it is more memorialized in the annals of YouTube history. Yeah, I hope to have more of these videos like this for you in the future as more of these opportunities present themselves. And yeah, thank you very much for your support as always. Again, Monday, April 19th at 6 p.m. is when I have my scheduled release of my spoiler card. So hope to see you all then on the YouTubes. Until then, take care, y'all.